What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to show everybody something that I picked up at the antique mall yesterday. It's actually a board game that I had when I was about 10 or 11 years old in 1992. It's actually, I always considered it more of a toy than I did a board game, and I'm pretty sure that everybody that owned it did the same. But it's Flying Thunder. It's a little helicopter, remote control helicopter game, and I'll just start out with showing you the box and what all that's about. But basically, this is the front. If you look up here in the corner, I thought this was pretty cool. It still had the price tag on it. If I can get this to focus in here. There we go. Roses, 39 bucks. Pretty cool. But here's the front. As you can see, it's just got a little action scene of the helicopter flying around shooting, and their little taglines of the game where you're the chopper ace and you fly it, you control it, and all that good stuff. But here's the side panel of the box. Just had a picture of the little control panel and two dudes clearly having a good time playing it. And as you can see, it just had the logos and little slogans over here again on it, and ages 7 and up for 1 or more players. And here's the back. It just shows you once again the helicopter and a little view of the map and some of the different things that you can do with it. And here's a view of the control panel, and over here in the top corner, just an overview of the entire map, and tells you right here that it's 4x4, so it's pretty big. But the video is not really about the box, it's actually about the game. So what I'm going to do is go over here and show you the game. I've actually got it set up so you can see it. I have it here on a card table. Just barely fits, so actually it's a little bit too big. You see it overhangs just a hair. But we'll come around here to the front and I'll show it to you. Basically, like I said, it was a board game, but most people considered it to be a toy. And actually the game worked this way. You had 2 players. You had a red team, you had a blue team, and you had these little bomb tokens. As you can see, these little red things that scattered all around the mat. And your object of the game was, on your turn, to lift up the helicopter, fly around, grab up a bomb token, and bring it back to your appointed color. First team to get 6 points wins the game. Now, the little bomb tokens, you had number values for your points. You had spies. And when you got a spy token, what you would do, you'd fly around the mat and drop it in your opponent's color group. And basically when you did that, you could take one of their number tokens, move to your side to help you win faster. They also had bomb tokens, as you can see, and when you got a bomb token, you had to fly once around the mat and drop it off inside of your bomb shelter. Now, they had to be completely inside of it. It couldn't be hanging off the edges at all. It had to be exactly right in the middle, which kind of made it a little bit hard for 7-year-olds to play especially. But that's basically it. I'll start by showing the control panel and how it works. Let's get the focus here real quick. There we go. And basically what this is, it's like your little mini flight stick. Had some decals, which had your little horizon on it, and a little target, I guess, crosshairs, and had the joystick, which had forward and reverse, in and out. Your on and off switch. You had a little toggle for up and down, and you also had a button for a cannon and a button for missiles. I'll show the helicopter real quick and let you see that. Basically, just a little military, I guess Apache or something. Had some stickers on it. They had a little Flying Thunder sticker and a little cockpit with the little guy sitting in it, and a little USA sticker here in the back. That's really it, but I'll flip it on, and when you flip it on, it would start a helicopter noise, as you can hear there. Your rotors would stop turning and you was ready to play. The back rotor, of course, didn't turn, but the front one did. I'll move this over and let you see as I control it what exactly the buttons do. Now up, of course, moves your helicopter up. Down, moves your helicopter down. So we'll go back up a little bit. And you had reverse, as shown, and you had forward. Now you could also use your stick to move out and in. And once again, like I said, it wasn't really relative to the game, but it had guns and missile sounds, which I guess that was for people like me when I was little and pretty much used this as a toy, pretended I was on the A-team or something, just flying around shooting bad guys and delivering good guys to their headquarters. But basically, the cannon has a machine gun sound, and it just keeps shooting as long as you hold it down. And then you had another button, which was a missile button, and when you push that, it just made the sound of a lock-on, and then the missile shooting and exploding and blowing something up. So that's basically it. I'll turn this off real quick so that you can hear me, but it also featured one-player games that, you use these little military guys, and what you would actually do, you would grab up the military guy with the helicopter, of course, and you come over and use his feet to grab up a token and take back to your base. That was actually extremely hard to do. I don't understand how kids did that at all. I can barely do it now. But basically, I'll get my brother to come over and fly around and show you how it works, and we'll pick up a token and deliver it back to the base and just show you how the game works. So Cody, if you want to come on over. Bomb. All right, so the purpose now, he would have to fly around. One complete time to show everybody what he has. And then he'd fly back to his bomb shelter, which is going to be this blue square right here. And he would have to place it directly inside of this square. So we'll see if he can do it. No, clearly not. So basically what would happen now is that bomb would essentially go off. It's removed from the mat, and the opposing player would have to take a token from his square. So say he had 2 points, they could take that and they get it as a penalty for what happened. So that's basically how it happens. And if he had been lucky enough to have gotten the number token, all he would have done was the exact same thing. He would have flown around once and then delivered it to his side, flipped over the number to show exactly how many points he had. And like I said, first team to 6 would win the game. So that's basically all it is to it. I'll show a couple views of what all's included and some of the details of it. As you can see, you get 12 of these little tokens that are either bombs, numbers, or spies, and you scatter them within this shaded ring area around the mat that you can see. They also had 3 little cardboard buildings that just add a little bit of, I guess, 3D texture to the game mat, and 2 army figures that were used for the advanced missions that you would do. Then that's really all the pieces that it came with, and then of course the 4x4 mat and the helicopter itself that is attached to the control panel with this little ribbon cable. And as you can see, I showed you the stickers that were featured on this, just a little some dials down here and all the buttons, and then the sticker up here. And on the actual control box, there's just a couple Flying Thunder stickers that had windows and the speaker for all the sounds. And then in the back was actually the battery compartment, and this thing held 4D batteries, so it was a battery beast. D's are probably one of the most expensive batteries there is, and this thing took 4 of them. So yeah, it was like $40 for this, and then $10 for the batteries for it. So there you go, Christmas of '92, $50. But there you go. Here's an overview again, so you can see it all. And once again, that's Flying Thunder from Milton Bradley, 1992.